Namaskar. Welcome to another episode of Editorial. I've got 5 topics for you today. My topic number 1 is malnutrition. My topic number 2 is hunger index. My topic number 3 is unemployment. My topic number 4 are vaccines. My topic number 5 is Central Vista. Weird topics, no? All scattered. But no, there is a relation between all these topics. And that's the relation that I will try and prove in this editorial. Let's get right into the show. Sometimes our narrative surprises me. Maybe I don't understand. At one end, we speak about being a superpower in the next few years or one decade. At some end, we talk about the fastest growing economy. At some end, we say we are the largest market, we are developing at a rapid pace. At some end, we say that, the whole world looks up to us. And you see, when it comes to basic things like nourishment of our children, we seems to be faltering. This kind of surprises me. I'll tell you what I'm talking about. I'm talking about National Family Health Survey, which happened in 2019-2020. They surveyed 17 states. They couldn't survey the entire country because that is when the lockdown set in. So they surveyed 17 states. And you know what is the state? The state is the share of children who were stunted, that is low height for their age, increased in 13 out of the 17 states. Increased from 2014-15. The share of children who had low weight for their height increased in 12 states out of the 17 states. What it says that our children are malnourished. These 17 states include states like Maharashtra, states like Bihar, states like West Bengal, states like Union Territories including Jammu and Kashmir, so on and so forth. These were the 17 states where the survey was conducted. Now survey is still to be conducted in Uttar Pradesh, Punjab, Madhya Pradesh, etc. That has got delayed. It is going to come out, I guess, by May 2021. Our children are malnourished. So what are we talking about? No matter how much economically we grow, if we can't give nourishment for our children, what are we talking about? I couldn't just get it. The next point comes from the same fact that you see, while we are superpower and economically fastest growing nation and all of that, our hunger index in 2020 is we are 94th out of the 107 countries. Our ranking is 94 out of the 107. In fact, last year we were 102 out of 117. And countries like Nepal was 73. Countries like Pakistan was 88. Bangladesh was 75. Indonesia was 70 and we were 102. This was last year. Now we are 94. But last time we were 102 out of 117. Now we are 94 out of 107. Hunger index, food. So, what is the prism in which we look at our development, and on what basis do we say कि हम grow कर रहे हैं, हमारा देश आगे बढ़ रहा है, किस हिसाब से, what basis? Okay, let me talk about unemployment. Unemployment has rose sharply to 9.1% in December 2020 according to CMI, that is Center for Monitoring Indian Economy. It's grown by 9.1% and the unemployment count has risen to 3 crore 87 lakhs in December 2020 compared to 2 crore 74 lakhs in November 2020, which means the unemployment is increasing. And here we are, people telling us, "Hey, economy is picking up." Here we are, people telling us, "Hey, the GST collection is fantastic." भाई वो सब ठीक है, लोगों को नौकरी नहीं है, people don't have money. I don't get this. Our children are malnourished, our youth are not getting jobs. Our hunger index, we are 107 out of, 94 out of 107 countries. So where is all this development? Who is being developed? Who is developing? Okay, let me go to one more aspect of it. You know, we are supposed to be a country that is full of doctors, intelligent people, because our doctors work in United States, our scientists works in Germany, our scientists works in NASA, our people work all over the world. We are considered to be the best as far as IT and medicine is concerned. That's what the world says. But somehow when it comes to our country, everything becomes a mockery. And that's the strange part of the story. I'll tell you what I mean by that. You see, there are two vaccines that has been approved. One is this vaccine from Oxford AstraZeneca, manufactured by Serum Institute of India, and second is by Bharat Biotech and ICMR. They are the two vaccines that has been introduced. While the efficacy of Oxford vaccine has been proven, has been shown, but the efficacy of Bharat Biotech vaccine is still not clear, which means it is in the third stage, it is not in the final stage of delivery. This is what it means. Now, the Drug Controller General of India, DCGI, claims that, you see, Bharat Biotech is 110% safe. And the chairman of Krishna Ila, which makes the Bharat Biotech, says it's 200% safe. 200% safe, 110% safe, but the trials are not complete is what people say. Achha, now, another very comical thing happens. The CEO of Serum, which made the drugs with AstraZeneca, Oxford AstraZeneca, who I said the trials are complete according to them, and their efficacy is proven according to the reports. Those guys called the biotech vaccines water. They said, "Pani hai ye." Can you imagine the kind of mockery that is happening with our people? Matlab, there is no value for our life. One company calls the other company water. The Drug Controller General of India says it is 110% good. And one guy says, "Nahi, pani hai ye." And we are supposed to put that into our veins and hope that we will not get COVID. We'll get this country rid of COVID. This is what is happening. You see, they are not mocking themselves. They are mocking us, the people of this country. The people of this country. Ironically, this Tuesday, that is yesterday, they issued a joint statement saying that no, both of them are good. Somebody told them, don't be mad, go in front of people and say, Varna, you will face consequences. So both of them sat and said, no, very good, both drugs are perfectly correct. 2 days back, they said this is water. Now my fifth story is about Central Vista. I'll connect all of them. Give me 5 more minutes. My fifth story is about Central Vista. Central Vista started in September 2019, where the Prime Minister said, "Nahi yaar, we want a bigger parliamentary house, Baba. We want solid, big house, okay, which can accommodate some 1,200 MPs and so on and so forth. Big we want." We decided that 86.1 acre land we are going to build this Central Vista, where the parliament which will run the country. He decided that, it should be at least 3 times bigger than what the current parliament house is. 3 times bigger. And he also decided that, and I think the revised cost came now, that there will be 13,450 crore of rupees spent. Now the logic is, yes, you have 13 out of 17 states where children are stunted because they don't have enough food. Children do not have enough weight for their height in 12 out of 17 states. All that is there. Why spend this money? It's a logical question, but I am not asking that question today. The question that I am going to ask is today, that you see, when we buy a new house, From a 1-bedroom to a 2-bedroom house, we buy a new house because the family grows. A child is born. Or the mother just comes in to live with us. So we say, we have 1 bedroom, we need 2 bedroom. Need hai, we are buying. We buy a larger house because children grow up. They need privacy. So we buy a larger house for our children. We buy a larger house. We buy a larger house because possibly the parents or the brother or the sister wants to come and stay with us. We buy a larger house. The point I am making is an investment is directly proportional to the need. And that particular investment resolves a problem. In this case, the problem of space. You never invest money saying that यार आज बोर हो गया सुबह क्या करेंगे चले घर खरीदते हैं यार मेरा घर है मेरे को इसके 3 गुना बड़ा घर चाहिए क्यों भाई just like that let's have a house which is 3 times bigger than my house. My point is, will a larger parliament solve our problem of malnutrition? Will the government says with this large parliament that I have, I will ensure that the hunger index from 94, we will come to 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 10. I'll finish off the hunger index. Big parliament will help me. Will the government say that with this big parliament, no, which I am going to ensure my youth are employed, at least the rate I will get it down. Is the government saying that? Is the government saying that my healthcare facility in my country will be better because I have a larger parliament? Is the government saying that? If the government is saying none of this, why is the government making me spend my tax money on this particular building which somebody wants because they just want to have a place which is 3 times bigger, Baba? And that's my question today. Why is a taxman spending money to give the government, to give the possibly the Prime Minister a place which is 3 times the size of the current parliament? Why? Why are we made to spend the money? I want food for my children. I want to ensure that every Indian sleeps with the stomach full, at least half full. I want to ensure that my youth gets job. And what I am getting is a new parliament. As usual, I will request you, do subscribe to our channel, share this content with as much people as possible, let the message spread, and if you can, please do join our channel. It will help us financially. Till I see you next time. Namaskar.
Hello everyone. HW News English is 2 years old now. When we started this venture, we promised ourselves one thing, that news should remain free, because right to know is the right of every Indian. But to keep news free for everyone, we need support from some of you. And thus we have rolled out membership on our YouTube channel HW News English. But mind you, the membership is completely voluntary. The programs that we were doing earlier, that we are doing now, will continue to remain free. First level is a basic level. Here you can be our supporter by paying rupees 199 per month. This membership gives you certain perks and benefits. The perks include unique badges in front of your name, a live show from Mr. Sujit Nair and from Mr. Akhilesh Bhargava per month for our members. You can also vote in some exclusive members-only polls. Now the second level is Super Supporter. Here you can be our Super Supporter by paying rupees 3,999 per month. This membership will include every perk that comes with basic level. Additionally, our super supporters can be a part of a WhatsApp group where we can have discussions and suggestions on various topics. The second perk includes a gift pack with our merchandise. And the third perk is a Google Meet with Mr. Sujit Nair, where you can join the meet and ask your questions to Mr. Nair face to face. Lastly, if you like, we would give a shout out to our super supporters in our programs. So, hope to see you soon with our badges.